Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lion's Den. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Went out for my morning walk. I'm about a mile and a half from my house at this point. Um, it's gorgeous out here. The weather's perfect. I feel good. I'm getting my exercise in. I didn't even have breakfast yet. I'm finding more and more that I need less and less during the course of the day to get through the day, where I used to eat almost on a constant basis. I am twice a day, sometimes once a day. Large portions, huge steak. Um, it's really been a good experience. But more than that, I talk about the food and the steak and the diet a lot. But you know, when I was eating the standard American diet, when I was eating the carbs, the processed foods, when I was eating all the stuff that everybody puts in their mouth on a daily basis, I um, I very rarely left the house on my own or um, Uh, if I did, it was in my car. I got my car, drove where I needed to be. I got where I had to go, got what I had to get, got back in the car, got back to where I wanted to be, back at my house. There was very little outdoor activities. There was very little solo activities. And, well, look, beautiful college campus. Found nice little park bench. Kind of just watching the cars go by. People watching. I would have never done this before. Now, is it the diet? Is it that I feel better? Is it that my joints and my legs and my calves don't hurt anymore? So I'm more willing to get out and have the go for the walk, or you know do a little exercising. I mean, is it really exercising? I don't know. I'm enjoying the walk. Like I said, I'm a mile and a half away from my house, and I only turned around because, well, if a mile and a half is enough, I got to walk a mile and a half back. That's a 3 mile walk. I started walking a week ago. I'm walking 3 miles, and I've only walked on the weekends. I get plenty of walking and cardio at work, so I don't do it on during the week. And like I said before, I work nights, so it complicates things a little bit as far as getting sleep, energy level. I have a long commute. Um, I'm lucky that I love my job. I enjoy going to work every day. I work with great people. Um, but when I get home, there's other responsibilities that have to be taken care of. Between doing those responsibilities and getting rest so I go to work the following night, it doesn't leave a lot of time. And to be honest with you, like I said, I get enough exercise at work. It's not necessary. So here I am. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The trees look amazing. You can see them in the background a little bit. I'm enjoying all of this. I'm seeing people out walking, doing the same thing, but probably that I'm doing as far as getting out, getting moving, keeping everything loose, and maybe trying to shed a few pounds or take better care of themselves. And they get a pleasant good morning or hi, how are you? Or, you know, maybe it's a brief encounter, a quick hello, but maybe if I do this every Saturday or every Sunday, I'll see the same people, and maybe at some point, you know, make a new friend. I'm not out here to do that. I'm not trying to be creepy or anything, but if it happens along the route, I mean, no issue there. So that's it. I'm out getting my steps in, for lack of better terms, enjoying the weather, seeing things in stores and things in my neighborhood that didn't exist. I found a beautiful pizzeria. Not that I really will eat there, but if I have to take somebody out to eat, or my son wants to go grab something to eat, I could take him there and I could sit and have a conversation with him while he enjoys the pizza from the local restaurant. I've hunted for pizzerias thousands of times on Google, on this, on that. I never saw this place before. It has beautiful outdoor seating, a nice indoor restaurant. The decor is very nice. They have a full Italian menu, everything from sub sandwiches, hero sandwiches, depending on where you're from, to lasagna, pizza, pasta, everything you can think of. So it's just nice. I got out. I'm seeing new things. I'm getting new experiences. I'm meeting new people. And at the same time, I feel better. Now, the reason why this is amazing to me is I how do I put it? I woke up at 5:30 or 6 o'clock this morning. I was off last night, obviously. I relaxed for a little while and just enjoyed being in my bed. Jumped in the shower, took care of all the grooming that I never have time for. All the shaving and the trimming and the lotion and all that stuff, and just really pampered myself. I know I'm a guy. I'm not supposed to do that, but I do. I take care of myself. Recently, and then after I was all done, I would get ready to put my clothes on. I'm like, I don't want to just sit on the couch and watch TV. I don't want to be stationary. I want to get out. I wanted to. It's almost like I needed to get out of the house and just go. And here I am, a mile and a half away from my house. So it's been great so far. Needless to say, the diet's amazing. It's working great for me. The weight loss is very satisfactory, very satisfying, I should say. Not satisfactory. It's very satisfying. The changes in my body are incredible. Like this shirt here, a lot of my clothes don't fit the way they're really supposed to. It kind of hangs off the neck. But I look better in every outfit that I put on. I feel better. Everything looks better, fits better, the things that are supposed to fit anyway. And I'm taking better care of myself. I don't know if it's a product of feeling better or my body finally is running off of what it should. But, I have the naysayers and people that don't believe in the carnivore lifestyle or eating. I'm doing kind of an extreme version of it. I'm eating just red meat, drinking only water. I was eating beef jerky and pork rinds for the beef jerky as a snack on the go type of thing, and the pork rinds to replace fat that I was losing in different cuts of meat that I was buying. But diabetic. Try to find beef jerky that doesn't have some type of sugar in it. And from watching my blood sugars and knowing that I wasn't taking in any other sugar except for the beef jerky, I didn't like what I was seeing. So I scrubbed it off the menu, and on average my blood sugar's down anywhere from 10 to 50 points depending on when I take it. I was waking up in the morning and getting high blood sugars, and I almost convinced myself that that's kind of what it's supposed to be. It's just when you wake up, you have high blood sugar. From my morning to morning blood sugars with beef jerky and without beef jerky, I lost 50 points. That's huge. Every point is one more point towards your health. Every point down is a point towards your health. Every point up is a point against your health. And like I said, I feel great. I'm more energized. My girlfriend can't stop telling everybody how much different I am since I started this. I'm more energetic. I'm accomplishing more, and I wasn't a slouch before. I've never been one of those guys that just sits home and doesn't contribute. I don't play video games. No offense to the guys who play video games, but that's a big chunk of the day that I could use being effective, or being involved, or being part of my son's life or my girlfriend's life, or just going out and doing my own thing and enjoying the walk. If video games your thing, good for you. I hope you enjoy them. It's not for me. I'll play with my son once in a while because he is a video game guy, but it's not something I choose to do. It's if he chooses to do it and I want to share some time with him, we play some video games. So that's it. Since I started this diet, I'm more energetic. I feel better. My skin looks 1,000 times better. My energy is through the roof. I am more comfortable. The weight loss has been fantastic. I feel much more confident in my appearance, the way my clothes fit, the ones that I've been buying some new clothes, the way the sizes that I'm getting. And to be honest with you, I'm saving a few dollars because on average, an extra large or 2XL shirt, which is always 2XL, can be more expensive than a large shirt. If you think about it, it makes more sense. It makes sense. It's more material, it's more stitches, it's more thread. So I go on the different websites online and I hunt down the shirts that I want, and then I look at the prices and do it yourself. Check it out. You lose weight, you save money. You know, the your clothes are smaller, your shoes are smaller. You know, you don't need a wide shoe anymore because believe it or not, your feet gain weight. You know, a wide shoe. I haven't looked at this, but I'm guessing a wide shoe is more expensive than a narrow shoe. But that's the story anyway. I'm out here. I'm gonna get back to my walk. It's gorgeous out here. I want to see some more. I walked up one side of the street. Now I'm gonna walk back the other side of the street and kind of see what kind of stores I've been missing all these years. You know, I've been in this area probably the better part of 20 or 25 years, and I'm seeing places that I didn't even know existed, and they're established. It's not like they popped up 2 weeks ago. So if you're doing the diet, get out there. If you have the energy, do some walking. I'm sure, just like me, you'll find that you have more energy because you're not dealing with the sugar crashes. You know, you get the quick energy from a tablespoon of sugar that's in your food, and then a half hour later you're exhausted, or an hour later you just don't have the same drive that you had. I find that I have more drive now than I've had. It's not just the exercising. It's the interactions with my family, with my girlfriend, the way I speak, my excitement about things. Yesterday I went for 2 walks. You know, I went for a walk. I guess as soon as I got home, me and my son went for a walk. That was probably a 2-mile walk. And then we went and ran some errands, did some things, and I came back. We had dinner at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I ate a gigantic steak, and then I went for a walk. In the past, a typical meal in my house would be a decent-sized piece of meat, a decent-sized serving of vegetables, a decent-sized serving of starch, you know, maybe some green beans. There's usually 2 or 3 sides to go with the meat. And I could barely get out of my chair, much less go for another walk. It was a short walk, maybe a quarter of a mile, just around the circle that my complex is. You know, it's a very simple walk out the door, go around the circle, come back, maybe a quarter mile, maybe a half mile if I had to push it. But try doing that after eating macaroni and cheese and potatoes and vegetables and a steak or chicken or whatever it is. Your stomach feels like you swallowed a bowling ball, and for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, you're not going. And if the sugar crash hits you, you may not go anywhere at all. So that's it. I'm doing the steak diet. I have more energy. I feel better. My body's responding. My clothes fit better. My skin is healthier. My blood work is flawless. My A1C had a question mark on it, so we're going to find out in 3 months how that looks, and then we'll talk about those results. I'm kind of holding off. I want to see what the end result is before I give the beginning results. I will be true. I won't tell you a story. If it's not good, I will tell you it's not good. If I'm happy with it, I will tell you. If I'm not happy with it, I will definitely tell you. And then I start to work. You know, figure out what I can do to improve it. But I'm checking my blood sugar 3-4 times a day, and it's fantastic. So I am excited to see those results. Just a little hint: if you're eating prepackaged meats and jerky, and you are diabetic, or even if you're not, you're just trying to stay strict to this diet, read the labels. You know, understand that 0 sugar doesn't necessarily mean completely 0. They can round it down. Not like you're in school where it's 0.5 and they round up, and 0.4 and they round down, or whatever the case is. They are allowed to round down from 9 if they want. So they have 0.9, which is basically 1, but on the packaging they get to say 0 because it's not 1. And if it's 1, it could be 1.9. So the amount of sugar you're calculating isn't necessarily the sugar you're taking in. And if you're not a label reader, you might be assuming that there's no sugar in a beef product that's prepackaged. Most of them have. I'm struggling to find one. I thought I saw one a few months ago that was 0 sugar. I haven't been able to. I didn't catalog it. I just saw. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But I shop at between 3 and 5 different supermarkets and stores, and for the life of me, I can't find that 0 sugar. But to be honest with you, if it's 0 sugar, chances are it has some other type of sweetener in it. And in my body, the sweeteners, when they hit my mouth, it registers in my blood sugar. I can't explain it. It's not sugar. Maybe it's a taste thing, or your brain is being tricked. Whatever it is, it's it causes a problem in my body. So if it's zero sugar, if it doesn't read on the ingredients that there is no sugar, then I don't want it. And ladies and gentlemen, read the ingredients, because a lot of times they'll say zero sugar, and then you read the ingredients. I read one the other day, it said 0 carbs, and then brown sugar was on the label. So if you don't believe me in the round up, round down, explain that to me. All right, well, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's a gorgeous day here in New York. I'm going to go finish my walk. I don't want to sit too long. I want to keep it moving. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. As far as the comments, guys, look, positive, negative, I'm not concerned. You know, if you don't like what I have to say, tell me about it in the comments. If you like what I have to say, tell me about it in the comments. I don't berate people for saying negative comments. To the people who are watching the videos, if you don't like a comment that somebody else says, even if it's completely negative and mean, it's okay. Let them have their opinion. The next time, if they hate it that much, they won't look at my video. If they enjoy making negative comments, then hey, look at my video, make a negative comment. If that's your entertainment for the day, I'm glad to be here. But please, like, share, subscribe. I try to make these videos as enjoyable as possible. And that's it. Well, again, welcome to Lion's Den. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching till the end. And I hope you guys have a healthy, wonderful day.